Defense is a really important part of lacrosse. No matter what position you decide to play, attack, midfield, defense, or even goalie, you are going to be playing some sort of defense against an opposing player at some point in a game. Really important thing to remember about defense in lacrosse, especially as a beginner, it's not what you see on highlight films. Good defense isn't about knocking the opposing player over. Good defense isn't about taking the ball away from the opposing player. Good defense means preventing your opponent from getting to the spot on the field where they want to get to. And the spot they want to get to is right in front of the goal where they can take a good shot. So our job as defenders is to push and funnel that offensive player away from the goal towards the sidelines, where even if they do take a shot, it's not a very good one, and your goalie is most likely going to make the save. First thing we'll touch on is defensive position. It's a very similar defensive position to football or to basketball. We want to start with a good, sturdy base. Feet about shoulder width apart, a good bend in your knees, and drop your butt down towards the ground a little bit. You'll notice my center of gravity just dropped about 6 to 8 inches. I'm not standing up straight like this to play defense. Knees are bending, butt's dropping, and a slight forward lean. Low center of gravity, good balance, so you're ready to move with the offensive player as they dodge. I want my head up, looking at the offensive player. I want my hands out in front of me, not down by my side like this. I want my hands in front of me. My bottom hand is going to be right in front of my belly button, and my stick is going to be out in front of me like this, ready to intercept a pass and ready to throw a stick check, which we'll get into later. As the offensive player charges towards me, I don't want to lunge out at them. A lot of new lacrosse players, as the offensive player comes towards them, they're going to step out towards them, throw a big check, and try and take the ball away. And the offensive player is simply going to do one of the dodges that we've learned and go right past you. What you want to do is maintain your defensive position, let that offensive player come to you, and when they do, you're simply going to put your hands together, put your hands on their shoulder or on their hip, and you're going to push them away from the goal. If the goal is behind me, I want to push that offensive player that way or that way. I'm not going to let them get to the goal. So again, we set up in good defensive position. As the offensive player comes towards us, we simply put our hands together and push them away from the goal. As they continue to run, we'll run with them, continue pushing them away from the area that they want to get to. And if they do decide to take a shot, it's going to be a very savable shot for your goalie. So without throwing any stick checks, without trying to knock the opposing player over, you can play really, really good beginner defense just by using your body and using your hands to push them away from the area that they want to get to.